Hello, everybody. Hey, gang. I hope you can all see me, hear me. Let me actually find, let's find my page and see if I'm up and ready to go. I am. And, okay. Hi, I'm Ilene Angel. Thanks for joining me tonight. Let me know, somebody let me know that you can see and hear me so that okay, that's interesting. I just need to know where comments are so I can see what's happening. Let me know if you're on. Anybody here? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Ali and Maggie. I don't know where your comment went, but it popped up somewhere. And yes, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for coming. So tonight, I don't know if you noticed this, I changed the name. Oh, hey, hi, Susan. Hey, Maggie, Ali. I changed the name to 10 on Tuesday because I realized after doing these concerts for several years that I generally do 10 songs every time. So why not just call it 10 on Tuesday? Because then I don't have to worry about how long it takes me to do that, how much I blather on, how much I don't. Anyway, so tonight I actually decided to do a theme, and then like 5 minutes before started freaking out about doing a theme. These are all songs I wrote, with one exception, that I wrote when I lived in Nashville. And I lived there for 14 years, and I don't know if any of my co-writers will be here tonight for these songs. So if they're not and you like them, I wrote them totally by myself. This one, however, I did, and it's on my In Color album right in front of your beautiful faces on my screen. And it's called Coming Home to Myself. I have traveled like a pilgrim, seeking thrills in far-off lands, sometimes bow to golden idols, place my faith in the wrong hands, but you can only run so far. You can only try to hide, and I have found the things I sought So funny story about that, or true story, maybe not funny, was I wrote it when I heard that Winona was writing a memoir, and the title of it was called Coming Home to Myself. And I thought, hey, wouldn't it be great if she sang a song with that same title and made it a single? That would have been so good. She did not do that. And I still think it's a missed opportunity, but hey, what do I know? Anyway, that was Coming Home to Myself. Let's see who's here. Oh, Joseph is here, and Tanya and JJ. I feel like I'm in, was it Romper Room? I see JJ, I see Joseph, I see Tanya, I see Ali, I see Maggie. I don't know where everybody else is. This isn't showing me everything. I don't really know why. So if I don't, she's still on her way home to herself. Thank you, Joseph. Yes, she is, Winona. Anyway, thank you guys. I think I saw Nina also. If you're here, just say hey so I know you're here. It would be nice to do that and just acknowledge you. This next song, that sounded so good, didn't it? This next song is called I Still Got Some Strength, and I wrote it with Barbara Trent, who's not on Facebook, so I wrote it totally by myself. And we used to label her BW Trent on our things because we thought we stood a better chance if it wasn't two chick writers pitching songs. We decided it would be a better idea, and this was one of them. And this is one of those like Nashville story songs where there's different vignettes in the verses and the bridge, and it's called I Still Got Some Strength. It looked like it was over by the start of round 10, but the weary old fighter got up again. It wasn't about getting beaten or not. He believed it was what kind of battle he fought. He said to those who don't know me, I look like I'm through, but I'm only tired and a little bit bruised. You have to look closely, you can't always see. I still got some strength left in me. The farmer stood on the land he once owned before the bank came and foreclosed on the loan. His barn is now empty and his family's all packed. He'll find a job 'cause there's no going back. He says to those who don't know me, it looks like I'm through, but when there's no choice, you do what you do. And if you look closely, oh, you're gonna see I still got some strength in me. This time she's finding the courage to leave. So, thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Nina. Thanks so much. Thank you for being here. Nina is Tanya's mom, and I think she's adopted me. I'm going with she adopted me. Thank you guys so much for your sweet comments that I'm not seeing all of, and I don't know why. But anyway, okay, I will find them all later. I will keep it moving. So hang on, let's just get back here. And I will respond later because I don't, for whatever reason, they are not all popping up on in the comments section. I'm not sure why that is, but oh well. Okay. Anyway, so the next song. The next song was a request. Jill Angel asked me to do a couple of songs from back in the day, and I don't know, I think she's here, but she's being quiet. And yes, I did work out today. That was for Jill. But I'm trying to do better. Anyway, this song is called The Day After Goodbye. And I wrote it, boy, when I moved to Nashville in '96, I went out to either songwriters rounds that I was listening to all of the great writers, or I would play at wherever they would have people get up and play. And so it was just, I learned so much. You know, you're a sponge when you're in that mode of really taking in so much good stuff. And it inspired me. And what I used to do was I would envision what it would be like to play in the round at the Bluebird before I did that. Before I had accomplished that, I would visualize what it would be like, and I would hold the yardstick that I would go by is if I could play whatever the song was I was writing after my favorite writer without, you know, being completely mortified. Like, was it good enough to do that? And so, anyway, that was that was my yardstick, and in some ways it still is. I mean, so because I still love listening to great writing. Anyway, this song is called The Day After Goodbye. guys, you're busy here. Okay. Oh, thank you guys thank you, Dave, for posting. I tried to put it on top. I didn't mention that. These concerts are free, but tips are always greatly appreciated. And I know I jokingly say if you'd like my lights to stay on, but I really do appreciate it. And I appreciate you being here. I know you have a lot of choices of where you spend your time, myriad ways to entertain yourself. So I'm thrilled that you decided to spend a little bit of time with me for 10 songs, 10 on Tuesday. And so this next song I wrote with a songwriter named Debi Cochran, an Emmy-winning songwriter. She won an Emmy, and she took me to the Emmys when she won her Emmy because they were in New York. So I don't know if she's here tonight. I texted her. I have not heard back. I hope she is and gets the shout out. So we wrote this song. It's, you know, most of the stuff I'm playing are really guitar songs tonight. So, because Nashville's a guitar town, and here I am trying to plunk it out on the piano, but I appreciate your patience. Anyway, this is another one of those, and it's also, the demo is sung by is male, so it's a guy singing, and there's guitars and things, and it's very tropical and all of that fun stuff. And let's see what I wind up doing, and let's also see what key it's in, because I have no idea. Okay, here it is. It's called Magic Touch. Some wishing star is shining its charm down on me, 'cause you're in my arms by some twist of faded light. I don't know what it is I did to make you want me, but I must have a magic touch to be holding you tonight. It's easy to see how the sand and the sea could fool you. Feelings can be deceiving in paradise, but you say it's not the moon, it's me that moves you. Well, I must have a magic touch to be holding you tonight. Is there some power from up above that I didn't know I had, that's making you fall in love with me? Could it be as simple as that? Whisper to me what little thing I'm doing, and I promise you that I'll keep on doing it right. You smile at me and I swear I believe in voodoo, 'cause I must have a magic touch to be holding you tonight. Is there some power from up above that I didn't know I had, that's making you fall in love with me? Can it be as simple as that? Whisper to me what little thing I'm doing, and I promise you that I'll keep on doing it right. You smile at me and I swear I believe in voodoo, 'cause I must have a magic touch to be holding you tonight. Yeah, I must have a magic touch to be holding you tonight. you, everybody, for your lovely words. Oh, Jennifer, thank you. And thank you so much for posting this on your wall. Marianne, thank you. Tina, thank you guys. Thank everybody for being here. You know, you send out everything. You send out like the announcements, the emails. I post it ad nauseum on all the social media platforms. And I have absolutely no idea if anybody's going to be here. So I love my faithful people who come and any new people. If there's anyone who hasn't been here before or heard me, please make yourself known. If you haven't, hi, I'm Ilene. And I'm a singer-songwriter based in New York. But this evening is a bunch of songs I wrote while living in Nashville. So this next song I have never, ever, and might I say ever, performed before. I wrote it with Barbara Trent. It is also demoed with a guy, the fabulous Perry Danos. If you live in Nashville and you get to go hear him, he sings live a lot. So he's awesome. Go hear him. But I'm being really careful with the water because the other day I kind of knocked over a glass of water, and at least it wasn't coffee. And gotta be thankful for small things. So this song is called I Never Felt Rain Like This Before. And wish me luck. It rained 10 days straight in 95. Wiped out all the power, but we survived. But tonight, we both cried as you walked out the door. And I never felt rain like this before. I stood there as you drove away. I prayed you'd turn around and stay. I watched until I couldn't see you anymore. And I never felt rain like this before. The water's pouring down on me, and the wind's blowing strong. you guys so much. Stacy, thank you for being here. Oh, wow. Thank you, guys. I so appreciate it. I so appreciate everybody being here. And I appreciate any tips anybody wants to give. I know people have been posting it. I posted it, I hope, on the top of this live. There should be a link to PayPal and Venmo. What did I want to say? I do these concerts the first Tuesday of every month. So next month's concert, which is July, I can't believe it. How are we halfway through this year? It's July 1st. So I will see you on the 1st of July, Tuesday night for 10 on Tuesday. No idea if there'll be a theme or what that might be. Anyway, so that is that. If you are not already on my mailing list, please, I would so appreciate it if you would go to ileneangel.com and sign up on my email list. I don't inundate people. I only send out things when I'm doing a concert or something with a book or a workshop or something that's pertinent that you might want to attend. So Ann Fox, hey, thank you guys. Gosh, thank you people for being here. So speaking of Ann Fox, which I'm not doing, I should be like, what? She's a fantastic artist as well as writer. She is a woman in my Women Who Write group. That, my God, that group, if I am motivated and get anything accomplished, it's largely because I have a group of very supportive women in my life, both in and out of that group. But anyway, so on that same note, I have been working on a musical, and I'm getting back to working on said musical. And I don't know if you've noticed this, but I write a lot of ballads. Oh my God. Anyway, have you noticed? I write a lot of sad ballads. And so this musical, this is the one song I did not write in Nashville. I wrote it here in scenic Yonkers, New York. And it's from my show, and it's called Uptempo Song. And it's about the fact that I don't seem to write them. They think I can't do it. I will prove them wrong. There is nothing to a happy, stupid song. I could use the money, really. It would be a gem. I'll just crank it to 160 BPM. And they can dance to it, they can drive to it, they can really come alive to it. They can sing along, cause it only has 5 notes. In the one up-tempo song I ever wrote. Do the lyrics make sense? Does anybody care? I'll just throw in na-na-na right over there. Depth is overrated when you need a break. Would it really be that much of a mistake? If they can dance to it, they can drive to it, they can really come alive to it, they can sing along, cause it only has 5 notes. In the one up-tempo song I ever wrote. I wonder who'll record it. Anyone will be just fine, even if they can't carry a tune. That's why they invented Melodyne. Look it up, it's a tuning thing. So they can dance to it, they can drive to it, they could really come alive to it, they could sing along, cause it only has 5 notes. In the one up-tempo song I ever na 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 na. Surprisingly simple, catchy, infectious. One up-tempo song I ever na 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 na. There's one up-tempo song about writing an up-tempo song, because that's the only way I seemingly could get that done. So, so listen, we take our inspiration where we can find it, right? But it's all true. It's all true. And my 1.5 hits are up-tempo. So there you have it. For anyone who doesn't know, because I never play this song, and at some point I will, what was I about to say for that? Oh my God, I just completely forgot. Okay, well, moving right along. This next song is also in the musical. There's only going to be a snippet of it, but I did write it while living in Nashville. And it's a happy love song. So, yay me, you've heard a couple of them tonight. It's a rare occurrence. How does this go? Oh yeah. It's an unfamiliar road that I am walking, but it's somewhere that my heart just seems to know, and I'm not sure if I'm flying or I'm falling, but I know that I must follow where it goes. I have spent my life believing, but not seeing, that there was someone who was out there just for me. Now as sure as every breath that I am breathing, you are better than my greatest fantasy. It was worth the miles, it was worth the years, it was worth the endless nights I spent alone, it was even worth the tears, 'cause every mountain I climbed up was just a step on the way to love. Love didn't come the way I planned it. I waited and I waited for a sign, and when I stopped looking's when you found me. Isn't that the way it happens every time? I have spent my life believing, now I'm seeing, there was someone who was out there just for me. Now I know with every breath that I am breathing, there is nothing that can stop what's meant to be. It was worth the miles, it was worth the years, it was worth the endless nights I spent alone, it was even worth the tears, 'cause every mountain I climbed up was just a step on the way to love. It was worth the years, it was worth the endless nights I spent alone, it was even worth the tears, 'cause every mountain I climbed up was just a step on the way to love. It was just a step on the way to love. are nearing the end. We've got like 3 more songs. Can you believe that? So this next song was also a request. I wrote this song with a gentleman. So many musicians have day jobs. And I worked for the communications branch of the United Methodist Church, which was interesting being Jewish. But anyway, and one of the people that I worked with was a gentleman named Fred Rowles. And Fred was an incredible character. And he walked up to me one day, comes over to me at my desk, and he says, Eileen, knows I'm a songwriter. And he says, I have a poem that maybe I think it would be a good song lyric. And I thought, I hope I didn't roll my eyes. I really hope I didn't do that. But I was just like, oh God, this could be not a good thing. And how am I going to get out of it? And what's it going to be? And oh, goodness gracious. Well, he hands me this, and it's 4 lines, 4 lines. And it is the chorus of the song. And, or most of the chorus of the song. And it's called No End to Love. And it is also, if you don't have it already, most of you here know me, so I think you already have the In Color album. That's this lovely thing right here that Tanya Leah produced fabulously. So it's a song on there, and I wrote it with Fred Rowles, who is no longer with us, and I could not find his kids' emails, or I wanted to invite them tonight. But anyway, here it is. Whenever I'm lost or stumbling, I know I can close my eyes and go to a place where struggling stops, and you are there, and I don't have to search to know that I'm already home. 'Cause I have seen your face in 1,000 faces. I've heard your voice in the sound of the wind. You have touched my heart in a million places and shown my soul that there is no end to love. Whenever I'm frightened by life's twists and turns and circumstances, you always remind me that life's just a fleeting dance, to dance as beautifully as we can. You lead me, you take my hand, and I have seen your face in 1,000 faces. I've heard your voice in the sound of the wind. You have touched my heart in a million places and shown my soul that there is no end to love. And when I move on, So there's that. What's going on here? Thank you guys. Thank you for your lovely comments. Thank you for any tips you've given. I haven't seen them yet. I will after. I'm not great at juggling the 15 things at once. I got the phone and the computer and lyrics and all manner of things here. So we've got 2 songs left. And then I see you July 1st, right back here at the piano. Who knows what the theme will be, if there will be one. Again, you can sign up for my email list so you get notified when there are things coming up. I'm working on a new book. Those of you who know me know that I've written a couple of books, and I'm working on expanding the How to Calm the Hell Down book, the Apocalypse edition, because these are very interesting times that we're living in. And so this next song is, I also wrote it in Nashville by myself, and I think that especially now it's important to hang on to every little bit of positivity and hope and inspiration that we can, and keep the faith and keep the fight, and that's what I'm going to say about that. This song is called Every Once in a While. There's a whole lot of darkness in the world today. A lot of giving in and selling out and looking for the easy way. And sometimes I think that it just might be crazy to want to choose the high road and let it take me where it takes me. But every once in a while, the good guy wins. Every once in a while, karma kicks in, and it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, it makes me smile, 'cause the good guy succeeds every once in a while. No, it may not be often, doesn't make the news, amid the gossip and the scandals and the sound bites of who's cheating who. But I've gotta believe when all's said and done, I'm not dumb or naive, and I know I'm not the only one. 'Cause every once in a while, the good guy wins. Every once in a while, karma kicks in, and it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, it makes me smile, 'cause the good guy succeeds every once in a while. You might say it's just the law of averages, that every underdog will have his day. But looking at the world, that's not the way it is. So the only thing that helps me keep the faith is every once in a while, the good guy wins. Every once in a while, karma kicks in, and it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, it makes me smile, 'cause the good guy succeeds every once in a while. Yeah, the good guy wins every once in a while. Oh, well, thank you. Somebody likes my hair. You know, that's it's very important, especially to Leos. Oh, so speaking of being a Leo, my birthday's in August, so August will be a special concert. It'll be my birthday concert. Who knows? I will know better next month. All the wheres and what fors of that, and if I can maybe get any kind of guests to come join me. We'll see. Let's see what we can do. So this song is the last song of the evening. That brings us to 10, everybody. Can you believe it? Oh, what time is it? How are we doing? Yeah, it's about 50 minutes. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I decided that when I started these concerts, I started them on stage at the very beginning of the pandemic, and I would do them every month, and I did it for 3 years before I took a hiatus while my father was at the end of his life, and then I resumed, and then I've ping-ponged a little, but I'm back now, and so yeah, these I wound up averaging 10 songs. When I did them on stage, they would cut you off. They would like the camera and sound would be done at 50 minutes. It just wherever you were, that's it, you're done. And so it's kind of odd, and in a good way, to be here on Facebook, because there is not a time constraint on that. But it still is funny because it winds up being roughly the same amount of time, you know, with me chatting in between. And this was very chatty tonight. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you supporting live music. Thank you for any tips that you have given me. I will thank you personally for them. Stan's here. People are popping on now. I will see afterwards who's been here, who and how many, and where have you been. And anyway, again, I will be back here July 1st. That's the first Tuesday of next month. We're already in July. You can find me at ileneangel.com. If you would like to request something of mine that you want to hear me sing, as long as it's an original, I will try to accommodate that. You can do that at ileneangel.com, and we will see how that goes for next month. This song is called "Here's to Us," and it's on my first album, which is called, can we see it? I don't even know if you can see it. It's called "Time to Fly," and it's one of the songs on that album, and when I had short hair. And it's called "Here's to Us." I like to call it the song that Garth should record. There are those of us who at the end of each and every day still believe that miracles are just a prayer away. And there are those who know, despite the odds, good triumphs in the end. Let's drink a toast to you and me, my friends. Here's to us, the dreamers, the last romantic souls, the true believers that never give up hope. Here's to the broken-hearted fools who still believe in love. Here's to you. Here's to me, here's to us. Now I've been told it's crazy to think things ever change. Cheers to us. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Good night, everybody. I appreciate the love, the comments, the support. I'll see you in July, on July 1st. Mwah.